Hey, what's going on? I was having a conversation with a friend of mine. We were discussing beards and jobs, and would having a big beard stagnate, or having a beard in general, no matter what size, stagnate and limit the type of opportunities you have as far as the workforce goes. And what I think in my conversation to him was, not whether or not they would allow you to have a beard at your place of employment, but what is it that you bring to the table that's out of the ordinary? So how do you stand out, and what are some of the things that you do to make you um, not easily replaceable? Would be a good way to put it. So we were talking, and just some of the ways in which he thinks was the way that I used to think before I started growing my beard, and not nothing against them, you know what I mean, but sometimes the limits that we place on ourselves, and we want some others to see, something different. We want others to view us differently than we may view ourselves, and it may be subconscious. It may be something we don't even realize we're doing, but um, if you can openly, in any situation, any setting, discuss your beard, your reasons for having a beard, it can be a conversation piece. So it doesn't have to be something that's going to be a negative, because I do happen to be in sales, and um, beards are frowned upon in my industry, but I use it to my advantage, and I believe that I've set myself up to in a position where, even though that when I'm talked about, even though that guy has a beard and he looks the way he does, you know, you can't take it from him. He's good at what he does, and I go that extra mile, and I make sure that if they got rid of me today, they couldn't find my exact replacement tomorrow. It'd take a little bit more, and it won't be as easy to find somebody that does what I do immediately. Now, we're all replaceable, you know what I mean, to some extent, but I try to make sure that I'm bringing something to the table that makes me valuable, and makes me valuable enough that I can still hold true to, my values and how I choose to live my life, and not allow somebody else to dictate that totally. Now, there may be some people that think, you got to do what you got to do, and if you have responsibilities and families and things like that, sometimes you just got to go ahead and make the necessary adjustments. But I also believe in life, everything you do is the necessary adjustment, and in being able to live, a way that's comfortable, and in the way that you choose to live. Give me 1 second. So I'm enjoying my nighttime my nighttime pipe as I had this conversation with you guys. Um, so pardon me, but I just wanted to go ahead and put that out there, and share that with you guys. But to all the bearded brothers out there, it is a struggle trying to grow and maintain a beard in corporate America, or in any and grow a beard, and be employed. I am happy to say I'm definitely big bearded and employed, and hopefully I continue to stay that way. But it's pretty good. Um, but those are just some of my thoughts, and it may come a point where somebody does have a conversation with me and say, hey, look, you may be taking this thing a little too far, and your beard's getting a little bit too big, and and what have you. But um, I don't believe in fitting into the lines of the norm, where a shaved face dictates how well you perform, or how everyone perceives you. And I actually like the challenge of having a beard in the industry that I'm in, and being able to sit down with someone who may, look a little sideways at me in the beginning, but after 5 minutes of conversation, they've forgotten that I even have a beard, and that's something that I take pride in. So this is me. If you have any questions, any comments, you want to build on this conversation that I'm having with myself right now and having with you guys, go ahead. I'm sitting. I was sitting and enjoying my Sirius radio, and that happens to be in my car, so I'm parked in the driveway right now. Listening. I was listening to the radio when I decided to do this video, so I'm enjoying my nighttime pipe and and my favorite beverage. But go ahead and comment, and thanks for staying with me, and I'll talk to y'all soon. All right, peace, Bearded Brothers.